Well, today I'm out in the garden, kind of taking care of my old friend here. The squash is kind of what you would call in the death throes. We're getting to the end here. We've had a drought, biggest drought in Florida in 103 years, and we keep having weather reports of 50% chance of rain, 60, 80% chance of rain, but when the day comes, it goes down to 20% and then 10%, and we get nothing. So that coupled with heat in the 90s and the humidity and having to water from overhead because I don't have ground level watering yet, well, the squash is just ready to go. I was actually coming out here to rip everything out, but I decided to just go ahead and cut off anything that looks like it's got powdery mildew. And if you look down in there, you can see that there's a kind of a discoloration. Some of that's dirt, but a lot of it is the powdery mildew. So I'm just taking off the diseased leaves, and they're going to be burnt later on today. But I'm going to try to keep my garden going maybe one more week. I see that since I took old leaves off of some of these, that there's actually blossoms now. And if I can get a few more zucchini and a few more pumpkins, butternut squash and spaghetti squash, then we'll do that. Butternuts have not gotten very big. That's what drought will do. So I've already harvested quite a bit of pumpkins, and they're curing. But yeah, it's time. It's time for these guys. The potatoes are almost ready. I'll be harvesting those in a couple weeks before it gets too very hot. And I've actually taken out a bucket there and the bucket here because there's fire ants in them. So I took out the new potatoes that I could save, but the fire ants pretty much tunneled through all of them, except for maybe a handful. So that's what I'm doing today, and I'm looking at the onions. It looks like they're starting to bulb, which is good. Gonna have some with a lot of layers. That one right there, every leaf is a layer, so that's pretty cool. I went ahead and let some of these sunflowers come up. I was gonna use them as salad shoots, and I decided to just go ahead and let them come up, and we're gonna harvest the seeds. And probably I like to take like ranch dressing and stuff like that and put on the sunflowers and bake them so they taste good. Green beans are doing good. We've got some green beans coming up that we can harvest. I'll be sharing those with some friends tomorrow. Chickens are finally starting to kind of lay again, but I was getting 2 dozen a day from 30, and now I'm getting about 4 dozen a week. So we're not quite back up to speed yet, but hopefully we're getting there. Okra's coming up in the back. Back there, the corn is doing I don't know. We'll probably just get enough to feed the birds or the pigs. And I got a couple of indeterminate tomatoes. One's up front right there, and then I got another one over there. So the watermelons are doing good. They're on the other side of the Copper Moran chickens over there. You can see them on the other side of the fence. We've got some palm fronds up for shade for the birds. But if you'll look over that plastic water catchment there, right in there, those are watermelons coming up, and they all have blossoms. So hopefully we'll have some nice watermelons for everybody. So that's my garden update today, and I hope that you guys are having a good time in your garden. It's a little sad to see these guys go, but it's time. So this will all get raked under, and we'll plant something else. So stay tuned, and we'll let you know what we're doing. Bye. Also, just a side note for safety for anyone that lives around our farm here locally, you know who you are. I was coming home from watching my new granddaughter at 5:30 in the morning the other morning, and about a mile from the farm, probably less than a mile actually, a Florida black panther crossed the street right in front of me. So anybody that lives in the area, and again, you know who you are, be careful. Watch your pets, watch your little ones, and watch your livestock. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.